Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from Dallas, Texas. Welcome to Poker House Live. This Saturday, 280 Deepstack, $7,500 guaranteed. Final table, final 9 players remaining. Got a nice little final table for you, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat. Just a few seconds away from the shuffle up and deal for this final 9. Tonight having our biggest field of entries, 50 total entries, creating a prize pool of $12,000. First place $4,200, second place $2,580, third place $1,800, fourth place $1,320, fifth place $1,100, and sixth place $1,000. Going to be starting off in the level 11 small blind 2K, big blind 4K, big blind any 4K. Action underway.
Make sure both cards get on the box before you do anything with them.
Rick in the box, Craig on Action Tracker, and myself, Eddie the Aging Sensation, flying solo in the booth again. Gary Six Killer in the 3-seat. Jim Dory Coyle, 8-seat, 9-seat respectively. Some of our favorite people in the chat. Cup, Tammy, Tiny.
7 calls.
Hope everybody's having a good Saturday evening here. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Raise the 12K. 3X from Vergara, who was on our final table the past 2 days. Opens cutoff, King Queen. Steven's gonna make the call. Dory gonna make the 3-bet with Ace Jack offsuit in the big blind. Like this move.
And I do have the clock right here for you all. 5 calls.
Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, let us know how the audio's sounding on your end. Made some slight adjustments to the overhead mics. The Zoom 8 mic that I'm talking on. We are going to make the call in position with the King Queen offsuit. They go heads up to the flop. 66K in the middle.
I know I brought it with me. Action's on 8. Thank you. 20.
Board of 4-4 King.
8 o'clock, please.
Looks like there's a 4th card that's incorrect on the turn.
Thank you, man.
Something with a table reader. Dory gonna bet 20K. Slightly under 1/3 pot. Regar gonna make the call with top. Turn is actually the 10.
Action's on 8.
Oh, diamonds? Again, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, about the board incorrectly reading. Poker Ski in the chat, Lego in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in this evening. Dory gonna check. Gar gonna check back as well. River, 7 of hearts.
Check.
Board's showing a chop pot, but it's incorrect. Regard, there he goes, right there.
5 is all in.
Dory gonna check, and Regard gonna shove the rest of his stack. Gonna get Dory to fold. Picks up a nice little pot. Dory's still in good position. Again, we are on a 15-minute delay here in the booth. I am the only person that has access to hold cards. 15-minute delay. I was actually informed before in that 15-minute delay that we had to replace the deck. There was an issue with the 1 card reading in a specific card that 2 of our players had that the reader did not read. So about halfway through this, well, not halfway through this, in a few minutes you'll see a deck getting replaced. Yeah, old man's card's not registering.
Just 1? All right. They're in there. No, it's fine. As long as they're in there at the same time.
Yeah, this is what I was made aware of.
They have to be in there at the same time. That's it. 1, 2, and 3.
I had him in there, but I peeled him too quick. Not to hold up the table.
Oh, Vagar picking up another nice hand. Ace King offsuit in the hijack. Has a 173K, 43 big blinds. Announcing a raise.
5 to 12K.
Making it 12K, 3x the big blind.
6 and 7. 8. 9.
Gonna fold all the way around. Vagar gonna pick up the blinds. Picking up an additional 10K. Again, that's 10K per hand in the middle. Here are our chip counts. Gary, 6 killer, chip leading, 104 big blinds, 416K, all the way down to old man, 72K, 18 big blinds. Rick kind of just shuffling up, making sure all the cards are there on this new deck.
Garbage card, whatever it was, that wouldn't read.
And yes, Min saying, don't forget to like and share. In the past, we've been streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Made the decision a couple days ago to not stream on Facebook, to solely stream on YouTube. So what we've been doing is posting a link on our Facebook page to our YouTube page to direct our Facebook followers and our social media followers to like, subscribe, and share. And again, we are well on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Need to get to 1,000 subscribers to monetize our live stream. Currently sitting at about 915 subscribers. Each week getting closer. Each stream getting closer and closer. Not week. Folds around to James in the hijack.
6. 7.
Dory on the button with 8-4 clubs. Pookie in the 9-2 with 7-6 offsuit. Gonna make it 10, 2.5x.
Is that working for you? How I'm doing it?
Old man gonna make the call from the big blind with the king suited king.
Players.
Heads up to the flop. Blind versus blind. 7-9 king. Both players hitting a piece of this board.
15.
Jim gonna see bet. Gonna make it 15K into about 25K, 26K, 14K, 24K. Old man come back over the top for the rest of the remainder of his stack. Gonna get Jim to fold. Again, we are on a 15-minute delay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our biggest turnout for our Saturday $280 deep stack. Again, this is a $7,500 guarantee. Tonight, hitting 50 entries, $12,000 prize pool. Each week, every single one of our tournaments picking up traction. Every Wednesday's Katie's game almost hit, I think, 2 weeks ago, 75. Last week, 86. This week, hitting 95. The Chris Mace Thursday $200 deep stack tournament also was still hit the guarantee this Thursday, but not as big as the past couple weeks. Obviously, that was on Thanksgiving Day. Last night was
17.
I think it was our black chip bounty that we streamed last night. And then tonight, the final table of our Saturday deep stack.
7.
Boyd in the 4-seat +1.
8. 9.
Tiny, in order for us to get loyalty points, we have to get to 1,000 subscribers. So we're close. I'll let this hand unfold. Again, Boyd gonna get there. Take down the pot with Ace King offsuit. So once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we can do all that stuff in terms of getting advertising, sponsorship, getting paid. So the two main criteria, at least from a live streaming perspective for YouTube, one, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, which we don't have yet. We have about 915. And then the second criteria is having 400 viewed hours, which obviously when we stream sometimes, anywhere from an hour and a half to 4.5 hours, anywhere from 30 to 70 viewers. We've hit that mark a while ago. So we're well on our way to getting to 1,000 subscribers.
7.
Talk to management here, at least Matt, about some of the potential promos we're gonna have.
9.
Jim gonna fold ace 9 offsuit, ace 9 suited in the cutoff. James gonna limp.
2 call. 3 check.
Looks like we're making sure action is incorrectly.
We got 3 players. Actions on 2. Check.
Queen 6 3 2 heart board.
3 to 10.
Tommy in the small blind gonna check. Gary gonna bet 10K into 26K. Or into 16K, sorry. James gonna make the call.
Check. 15. 1-5.
This time Gary checking the turn. James is gonna make the bet. Gonna take down the pot. 51K total. Plus 22K for James there.
I'm Dory. Well, he calls me Pookie too, or Pook.
There you have it. Dory saying Pookie. But that's me in the background on the 15 minutes ago, for the record. Nearly 40 viewers in the chat.
Why are we Pookie? What have we done?
Maddie Osborne waving. Yeah, Matt, we're up to 100. Oh, no, sorry, we're up to 915 subscribers now. So I think we need to give some free stuff away, either on the chat or in the room, so we can get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm putting you on the spot. In public. Called out.
Is there anybody drinking any alcohol at the table? No.
6.
Are you offering?
7.
I'll take some alcohol.
8.
No free alcohol.
Careful, it's a setup.
9. Actions on 1.
Folding to old man Matt in the cutoff with ace 8 offsuit. 23 big blinds.
11.
Gonna make it 11K.
3.
Folding to Boyd in the big blind.
Actions on 4.
Gonna make the fold.
Shows the ace of spades.
Good final table. Oh, Eric Anderson. Oh, Senor Eric. The almighty chop block Anderson. Very well known in DFW poker. Live stream poker.
He likes action.
Some may call him the Ayatollah of DFW poker. Excuse me. You usually don't keep the table mics on as loud as they are today, but I told Dory since she's at the final table, I'm not going to be talking as much, so she can help co-commentate via the table, but she's going to have to make a deep run.
9.
Lots of activity in the chat.
1. 2. Call.
Gary going to limp the button with Queen 3 offsuit. Boyd going to complete from the small blind with 10-5 suited.
Raise announce.
Vergara going to squeeze with Jack Deuce suited after some of these players showing some weakness. Going to get both players to fold. Nice squeeze from Vergara in the big blind. Again, finishing second last night in the black chip bounty. Or it was either last night or the Thursday tournament. He finished, actually, I think this is his third final table in a row. I don't remember. All these streams kind of blend together now.
Last night, man. Yeah, last night. I got him short. I got short stack, and he outlasted me. He made good folds. Really good folds. If we watched that stream last night. He played really, really well. Get it. Good.
7.
Oh, you want me to give t-shirts away?
9. 1. 2.
Min saying Min is one of the best tournament directors in Garland. I think Min is the best tournament director in Garland because he's the only tournament director in Garland.
Raise announce.
Look at Vergara making some moves, obviously with pocket jacks.
36.
Gonna 3-bet Boyd's open from the button.
Actions on.
Boyd making it 12K with ace 4. Vergara squeezing the 36K, 3 times Boyd's raise. Nice squeeze there again for Vergara. Eric Anderson saying Eddie the agency station doesn't follow trends, he sets them. You right about that, brother. Matt Osborne saying little known fact, I've played more games of Scrabble with Dory Coyle than any other person on the planet, on average 10 games a month. When do you have time for that? When do y'all both have time for that?
Calling out for the live stream. 8. Following.
9. 1. 2. 3. 4 call. 5.
Boyd gonna limp from the cutoff with ace 4 suited wheel ace. This time no squeeze from Vergara. James gonna complete with a small blind with 8-5 offsuit.
3 players.
Steven gonna check his option from the big blind with 5 deuce offsuit. Board of queen deuce 6, 2 diamonds. Boyd flopping the nut flush draw. Some backdoor potential straight draws for both James and Steven. But Boyd with the lion's share of the equity. 7 of hearts on the turn, bringing in backdoor hearts.
11.
James now open-ended on the turn. Does not have a heart, or has one, does not have a heart, but does have a diamond. Boyd gonna make the call, still drawing to the nuts.
Actions on 6.
3 of spades.
Check. 20.
Boyd gonna turn his ace 4 diamonds, what he thinks, into a bluff. Actually has the best hand here. Again, here are our chip counts. Just a few minutes left, about 5 minutes left remaining in this level. Again, we are on a 15-minute delay here in the booth. I'm Eddie the Asian Sensation, Rick in the box, Craig running Action Tracker, Eric Anderson, our live stream manager, slumming it up, playing poker, and North Dakota, Min Win, acting as a tournament director for this tournament this evening. Putting together a nice little crew here at Poker House Dallas and Poker House Live for our live stream. Feel like each week the stream's getting better, working out our kinks.
8,000. 6, 7.
Gar gonna min click in the cutoff with deuces. Folds the door in the big line with king queen offsuit.
15, 1, 5.
Gonna make a slight min click.
Call. 2 players. Actions on.
Ace 5, 8-5 ace board.
Check. Check.
Both players gonna check the flop. 8 of spades. Gar with the best hand with pocket deuces.
Check.
2 flush draws on the board now.
Check.
Both players checking the 8 of spades on the turn. Jack of hearts giving Regard the best hand.
25.
Dory gonna turn her hand to a bluff, gonna bet 25 and a 30. Gonna get Regard to fold. Nice play by Dory there. Slowly inching up the leaderboard on the chip count side. Again, with the exception of Gary and Boyd, the remaining 7 players relatively close in chip stack. Thomas Renier in the chat saying what's good. Thank you, Thomas, for joining in the chat. Scott Friedman won one of our weekly tournaments a few weeks back. Old man under the gun with ace king offsuit, gonna open to 12K.
4 and 5. 6, 7. 8.
Gonna get folds all the way around. Old man picking up the blinds. Looks like, or it sounded like he showed ace king offsuit.
Especially under the gun, I hate it because so many people ask how you just got to sit there and watch and wait.
And a really stacked final table. Gary 6K of Regard, the Coils, James, Old Man in seat 1. All regulars here at Poker House Dallas in our weekly tournaments. All been making multiple final tables over the past few weeks.
3 to 16. 4,
No strangers to the DFW tournament scene.
7.
Nearly 50 viewers in the chat. Thank you for tuning in this Saturday evening.
9.
Gary also picking up ace king offsuit +1. Going to open the 16K Forex. Pretty big sizing, especially being in early position with such a strong hand. He shows ace king as well.
Shows ace king offsuit.
Looks like ace king's going around the table.
3 and 6 everybody.
Blinds are now up.
6 and 6.
Now entering level 12.
Thank you.
Small blind 3K, big blind 6K, big blind ante 6K. Still 9 players remaining out of the total 50 entries. And for those of you in the chat, what do you think about these zoomed in camera angles on the players? Again, over the past 3-4 weeks, we've went from 4 cameras to 6, well, technically 8 cameras, but we're trying to figure out 2 of the cameras look out into the room, and we have not included them in the rotation because we're not sure how, not how, but in terms of sequentially how to implement that. But now a lot of the table getting quote unquote their own action, and with the overhead flop cam. Let us know what you think about the camera angles, zoomed in. The new skin changed this yesterday. Some of you in the chat like it with the color schemes for the different suits. Some of you don't. Just want to try a couple of new things here and there. Get a general feel for how all of you viewers suggestions and trying to make our live stream better. Again, talked about it before. We are very close to monetizing our live stream. So continue to share all our social media platforms. Heads up to this flop. Tommy with 2 pair now. 6s and 8s with a king kicker. Vergara with overcard. 10 of diamonds. Doesn't change anything. Tommy with the best hand. See if he's going to bet here, if he's going to check because he has showdown value. Gonna bet 15K. Small sizing into 53K. Gar gonna make the call. Squeezing out a little bit of value there with his 6. Nice little pickup there. Now with the blinds going up, stack depth decreasing for all the players. Again, Gary and Boyd still in the chip lead. Dory, Old Man Jim, and Steven now under 20 big blinds. 20-minute levels. Still have plenty of time to make some moves. Oh, are they 30-minute levels? I think they're 30-minute levels, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I think I misspoke potentially. All right, Tiny. I was trying to fix that earlier with the audio distortion, and I don't know if I can fix that while we're live. Matt, who was it? Matt, Min, and I were talking about having like a late night tournament, like 11 p.m. tournament. What do you guys think about that? Like, I know in Vegas, South Point, the Orleans, I don't know if the Orleans has it, but I know South Point had like a 10 p.m. tournament or 11 p.m. tournament. Steven all in for 84K, about 14 big blinds, I think, with ace queen offsuit. Ooh, Tommy, gonna just fold there. Six killer joking with Steven there. Steven picking up some much needed chips. Picking up 15K total. Allison Wedding saying yes, late night tourney. Man, I think we got to do it. And I don't know why I whisper when I'm in the chat sometimes. But that would be really cool. Like a Friday night 11 p.m. tournament or a Saturday night 11 p.m. tournament, 10 p.m. tournament. Could do. We couldn't do. I don't know. Matt, what do you think about that? 10 p.m., $100 buy-in tournament. Kind of like a turbo 15-minute levels. Relatively quick structure. I'm going to check South Point structure because I remember when I was in Vegas this summer for a couple of months, I thought about playing one of their late night tournaments because I thought for a late night tournament the structure was pretty decent.
15, 1-5.
Dora going to raise 2.5x. Middle position with 6s.
1, 2, 3.
Dory picking up some chips as well. Look how flat the chip stacks are from Vergara down to Jim. Now all these players, they're all they're regular tournament players here in DFW. I think Jim and Dory have like 30 days, 31, 32 days left until they retire.
6 to play.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting a lot of feedback in the chat. If we were to have a tournament, what day would be good and what kind of like structure would you like to see? You know, Friday night, $100, 15-minute turbo? And if so, would you play it? And for the record, we are not going to final table that. We are not going to final. We're not going to feature that table because that means either I'm in the booth or Eric's in the booth at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd maybe do it one time just for fun. Gary on the button, going to make it 20K with King Jack offsuit. Going to get all the both blinds to fold as it folds to him. Him squeezing on the button. Very good candidate hand to do that with. Scott Freeman saying the glow in the. Tammy was saying glow in the dark cards. Do they even have those? They probably don't have glow in the dark cards for what is it like? Rock and Bowl when you used to go bowling from like 11 to 2 a.m. They'd have music, turn the lights down, and black lights. We could do that. I don't know how that would work fundamentally though. Scott Freeman saying call the Insomniac. I actually like that. I actually like the name of that tournament. Yeah, Tammy, I don't get to play anymore. So, yeah, I would want to play. Matt saying yes, then there'll be full-time Poker House Dallas players. Sunday morning, you talking about like midnight Saturday? Eric, some people go to church on Sundays, bro. Steven under the gun with 6s. Gonna make it 20, the big bet over 3x. Definitely doesn't disincentivizing players from behind. Oh, Gary in the cutoff with ace king. Let's see what he's gonna do here. Just gonna make the call. Probably pretty leery of such a big open from Steven under the gun, who hasn't been opening so much on this final table.
6. Heads up.
As Rick stated, heads up to the flop. Steven under the gun with 6s. Gary in the cutoff with ace king. Coin flip situation. Coin flip situation no more, ladies and gentlemen.
Check.
Steven flopping top set. It's actually, I like this check back because this is really a board that doesn't favor his under the gun opening range.
20.
Playing this very deceptively. With the check gets Gary to bet. Gary knows that this is a board that generally doesn't favor an undergun opening range. And he also has the king of hearts. He's blocking the second nut flush draw. This is Steven gonna check rip his whole stack. Maybe he can potentially deny some equity against heart draws. Maybe putting Gary on an overpair to the board. Maybe a hand like 8, 9s, 10s. Gonna get Gary to fold. Nice play. Nice hand from Steven. Now up to 161K to 26 big blinds. Gary's still in a good position. Somebody said that he may have flopped the set. I didn't. I heard check something flop, but I couldn't tell what he said at the end. Matt, Eric, everybody in the chat is saying late night poker tournament. Let's go. They had tiny. I'll check. Maybe it was like a night. It wasn't like a late night. I know it wasn't the Orleans because I played some catch here this summer. I don't remember them having like super late night tournaments, but I remember South Point having like a 9, 10 p.m. tournament. Like they'll have one like at 10 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then 10 o'clock at night or something, 9 o'clock at night. I'll check though. Tommy in middle position, not been very active on this final table. Going to open King Jack offsuit from middle position to 15K. Boyd in the cutoff, going to make the call. Folds all the way to the blinds. Heads up between Tommy and Boyd. 45K in the pot. 498 board. 2 spades. Boyd with the lion's share of the equity with ace high, also blocking the nut flush. Oh, it looks like there were some.
2 checks. Bet 20. Fold. My apologies.
I think Eric accidentally, the way he burned the cards and then flipped them. I believe that he accidentally got the burn card near the reader, which is what he was saying, that he accidentally messed up there in terms of dealing that flop. Very easy to do though. Oh, it could be 7 p.m. I could have sworn they had like a 9 p.m. one. Tony, I'm not going to play 11 o'clock tournament at night with 20-minute levels. They started at 10. Oh, okay, so let's continue on this, right? What time would you like to see it start? 9 p.m., 10 p.m.? Boyd in the hijack. Slightly under 3x open to 17K with ace jack of spades.
7.
Good fold by Dory there. Boyd hasn't been opening a ton pre-flop. All right, Tiny saying 10 p.m. All right, viewers in the chat. Allison Wedding saying 10 p.m. as well. We got 2 votes for 10 p.m. Matt, Eric, make it happen. Tiny saying 9 or 10. 9 or 10. If we're going to do a 20-minute level one, we're going to do it at 9. If we're going to do a 15-minute level one, 10's fine. I think it'd be so much fun to play a late night tournament. Just about 15 minutes away from a break here. I will not be taking a break. Going to be chatting with you viewers in the chat during the break. Going to keep on talking about this fun little late night tournament here. Proposal at Poker House. Looks like there's going to be lots of limpers. Two limpers. Dory completing from the small blind. Jim checking his big blind option. 4 players to this flop. Jack, deuce, queen. Gary flopping 2 pair. Dory with the bottom set. Jim with a gutter to straight. James with a backdoor nut flush draw with diamonds.
16.
Gary gonna bet 16K into 30K, slightly over half pot. Gonna get James to fold. Back action to Dory.
8 call.
Just gonna make the call. Pookie gonna let his significant other battle it out with Gary here, going to the turn. Ace of spades, now bringing in Broadway. 25K into 62K. Dory checks him. Let's see if she's just gonna check jam her stack here. Gonna rip her stack for 95K. Gary not liking this. Potentially putting Dory on King 10 maybe. It is a Badoogie board. Gary asking how much more. Rick correctly telling him that he cannot tell him how much it is more. Additionally, one of the TDA rules is that in a scenario like this, you can't tell them, the player, how much more it is. Can only tell him the total bet is. I'm going to turn up the table mic a little bit so you can maybe hear his explanation.
Without it being requested, it's to imply. The only information I give you is the total. I can't explain it. And that's understandable. But I am only allowed to give you the total.
That is correct because it influences action.
Well, no, it's no problem. Yeah. I've never heard 95 total. There's an explanation. I don't know how to say it to make it right. And I could be wrong, but I know. So I'm going to give you the total. So deuces.
Gary drawing thin on this river. We're going to need a queen or a jack. 7 of diamonds changes nothing. Dory with a big double up now, putting her 42 big blinds. The other half of Pookie making a big move here. Nice hand there from Dory. Now where she was, she had about like less than 20 big blinds. She could have jammed deuces, especially after all those limps. Probably would have got some folds, but taking this right here, she definitely got the double up. This guy set on that flop. I don't know the specific TDA ruling on that, but I do know that the dealer can only announce the total again because it influences action from the original raiser. But correctly making the correct ruling there. Dory with multiple viewers in the chat cheering her on. Ooh, nearly 50 viewers. 9 p.m. Saturday. Let's go. Oh, people saying make it a pajama party. That would be so dope, man. I still have your. Oh no, I think you got your Wookiee onesie back. Well, you and I are the same size, so we can I can borrow one, like your Toy Story one. What were the other ones that you had? You had the Toy Story one, the Wookiee one, a Batman one. Yeah, Scott, 6 killer almost folded. That'd be a really exploitative fold right there. With his chip stack. It's a tough fold to make. Yeah, I think if Dory had ace queen or ace jack, I think she would actually rip that hand.
8 to 35.
Tiny, I agree. Hit that button. Subscribe, like, share. Again, all our social media platforms at the bottom right there of our ticker. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, Zanga. I'm just talking about the last two, but Matt, we are 100%. Eric, Matt, and Eric, we are 100% going to do this. Late night tournament. I think about less than 5 minutes from the break, I believe. This is a tough final table, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of times when we get to this final table, within the first level and a half, we're down to 5 or 6 players. We are still nine-handed on this final table. Could be a long night for me in the booth. It's fine. It's a good crowd on the table. Good viewers in the chat. Okay, Matt. A Knight, Toy Story, Wookiee, Batman, Jack Skellington, and Buffy. That's so dope. Steven, the hijack. The 10's going to open. Looking to open. Let's see what size it looks like. 34? 35K. Really big sizing. Nearly 6X. Pretty non-standard opening with the stack depths being this size. 6X is a non-typical opening size. A lot of times screams like 10s or jacks. 9s. Wants to get over cards that are non-paired to full potential equity. Gonna take down this pot with 10s. Tammy celebrated Thanksgiving with her family today. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tammy's birthday tomorrow. I remember Tammy. Everybody in the chat, wish Miss Tammy Venny early happy birthday. Finally old enough to drink those alcoholic beverages. Congratulations.
7, 8.
Oh, I love Dory stories. I'm turning up the table.
1. 13.
And somebody goes, "You're not going to say for me." He goes, "Where would I want my money to be?"
Blind versus blind scenario.
2 players. Actions 2.
Ace high board.
10.
Tommy the original razor.
25.
Bet.
10, 25, right?
And a slight min raise from Gary. Interesting raise there from Gary in the big blind. We just middle pairing the deuce kicker. So tiny. Okay, for tournament poker, I use For tournament poker, a lot of players take in numbers of big blinds. At least that's how when I kept my chips out, which is why for tournaments only, we leave the big blind option because it actually makes a significant difference in terms of your bet. Like sometimes, if I have like 1 million chips or whatever it is, right? I may not know I have 1 million chips. It's easier for me. One thing I was taught, especially when it gets late in the tournament, I'll kind of tell you my methodology why we put that up, why we put the big blinds out there as well after this hand. James gonna limp with ace 8 of hearts. Hold on, let's see if the action's correct. Okay, so James is gonna limp with ace 8 hearts.
7 to 26.
Steven's gonna raise 10s to 26K.
1, 2, 3, 4. Actions on 6.
Folds all the way back to James, who just limped in originally.
So what, the new year? End of the year? End my birthday.
Limp call from James. Looks like it's going to be going heads up to the flop with 67K in the middle.
March 18th. He said Choctaw series starts on January 20th.
Check.
Ace high board.
Bullet for my birthday.
Steven gonna see bet here.
16. You need a chauffeur? Call it.
Snap call from James with a paired ace. Backdoor hearts. 2 of clubs. Both players have 2 pair. James with aces up. Steve with 10s up. 3 of clubs. Both check the turn. Interesting check by James here on the river. Could have potentially missed out on some value there by just checking. Picks up this pot. 57K.
2023. Did you drive it off the showroom floor?
Sort of. It had like 17 miles.
Are you moving a player?
Yeah, with this skin, Scott and Tiny, with this skin, yeah, I didn't factor that in.
Yep. Actions on 6.
Hiya, Cup. Can't read that comment. For the record, I literally, that popped in my head, but I can't say that in the booth. Oh my gosh, I love all of you guys in the chat. This is such fun chat. We got all the regulars. Got Eric, Matt, Scott, Tiny, Tammy.
17. 2.
I'm just gonna stick to poker commenting. Oh my gosh. We're not gonna be able to monetize YouTube because all you viewers in your chat are gonna get us banned. Hi, yeah. Oh, big hand developing.
You're stuck with me, Bubba. Sorry, not sorry.
Rot 79 saying sup, Eddie. Nice to see you, Rots.
Back to 1.
Hi, sick action pre-flop hand 25. Gar gonna move all in with queens. Gonna fold back to old man with 12 big blinds in the hijack. Good fold, especially with Gary behind. If Gary's not behind, he has a hand like ace jack suited with 12 big blinds. That's actually a call.
Okay, lock it out in the hand. I think he probably had me. Ace jack off too. He was suited. Maybe I call. Maybe. We'll see. Pretty sure he had a good pair. He had queens. They do.
Oh,
I'll see it. We'll see it. We'll see it tonight.
right on the Cubian. I saw that pop up and I like deleted it. I literally forget every time. That is the only thing I forget when I set up the stream.
I think I made the right fold.
These players having. Hey,
You got better than ace jack? That's what I thought.
yeah, deleted. Sorry about that.
Well, I'll see you later. 1-5.
Sponsored by New Fine Arts. Oh my gosh, what's going on? What's going on in this chat? I'm on a delay. It's like popping up all of it. We're good? Yeah, we're good. About to be on a 10-minute break. Door gonna pick up some chips right before the break. That was the end of level 12. Those blinds are 3K, 6K, 6K big blind ante. When we return from the break in 10 minutes, blinds will be 4K, 8K, 8K big blind ante. Again, these are 30-minute levels. This is our Saturday $280 deep stack, 7,500 guarantee. Our largest field since we've started this tournament, total of 50 entries, creating a prize pool of $12,000. The winner of this tournament, assuming no chop or ICM, first place 4,200, second place $2,580, third $1,800, fourth $1,320, fifth $1,100, sixth $1,000. Again, we started over an hour ago with 9 players. Still have 9 players. Again, this is a very, very educated and well-versed field of tournament players here from the DFW area. Tournament regulars to all the local rooms here in the Metroplex. Again, Rick in the box, Craig on Action Tracker, me, Eddie the Asian Sensation in the booth flying solo. Tiny and Tammy moderating here, getting these porn bots out of the YouTube chat. Matt, can all the free girls in our area also go and just, I don't know, I'll just walk up and down a Regal Row. And it doesn't, Matt, does it matter if they have teeth or no teeth? Hiya. Guys, I'm going to have to ban every single one of you from the chat. Like, legit gonna have to ban every single one. Ban, ban, ban. Yeah, that final table lasted like less than an hour. Well, it's because they did a chop as well. Chris had a like overwhelming. I'm going to turn on the table mic. Make sure somebody doesn't accidentally say something they're not supposed to. So it's just me in the booth. So Tammy's saying it doesn't matter if they have the people on Regal Row have teeth as long as they have YouTube. I like that. Okay. So let's get back to a little subject, having a nightly tournament. So it looks like we have some suggestions. Friday night or Saturday night, maybe starting at 9 or 10 p.m., 15-minute blinds. Very similar to our... I think Matt said, I wasn't 100% sure, but to our turbo. Yeah, so very similar to our, so I'll announce that as well. Tomorrow at 1 p.m., we're going to have our weekly Sunday midday turbo, $125 buy-in. Start with 30K in chips, 15-minute levels. Of that $125 buy-in, 100 that goes to the entry fee, to the prize pool rather, and 25 to the house here. 30K starting stack. There's actually no guarantee on that tournament based off I'm looking at Poker Atlas. Matt, stop. Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to read that comment. Man, okay, I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know if you're y'all are preventing me from doing my job in the booth. I can't even keep a straight face. This is really bad. Okay, so that's our 1 p.m. tournament tomorrow, Sunday. Also tomorrow night, 6 p.m., our $125 Crazy Pineapple Tournament, 20-minute levels, getting 20K in chips. Talk about that a little bit. Live stream schedule for the next few days until Eric gets back in town. I believe he said he's going to be back Tuesday night-ish. So tomorrow is going to be the Next Gen Boys from 6 to 10 p.m. They have their own crew for the commentary booth. I will be running Action Tracker for them, getting everything set up here. So I'll be assisting the Next Gen Boys on their stream tomorrow, 6 to 10 p.m. Tune in again to Poker House Live tomorrow to watch that. It's a fun game. It's a 2-5, 1,500 cap buy-in on that one. Monday, we are talking about moving our 1-2 live stream to Monday night. In the past, we've had it Tuesday evenings. Going to make that Monday night. We used to not stream on Monday. Going to try to stream pretty close to 6 to 7 days a week. So Monday night's going to be our 1-2 cash 500 max buy-in. Not sure what time it's going to be made, 5 to 9 p.m. I'll get that squared up in the next 24 hours with Eric, Matt, and the staff here. Tuesday, we're going to host another crazy pineapple tournament. $130 buy-in, 6 p.m. That one we are going to stream the final table of. The past couple of weeks, we've tried to host a Tuesday night PLO tournament. Hasn't been getting off. So scrap that for this upcoming week. Going to be crazy pineapple. Eric going to be in town to help facilitate that one because of how you have to do the discards and the muck. And usually, obviously, with this final table, we start with 9 for the crazy pineapple tournament. Can only bring 8 to the final table because you need to use either the 1 or the 9 seed as the muck card for, you get 3 cards and then you have to discard 1. So we're going to have to use either the 1 or the 9 seed as the muck pile. I'm not sure who's going to deal that one. No one really has any. Oh, I think there was a couple of dealers that got. We did a test crazy pineapple while I was in Choctaw. So, oh my gosh, I'm just literally getting caught up on this. So, deep thoughts hashtag. Hiya. Saturday night I can make. So okay, I'm down for a Saturday night. Like that's a really good because, not just for you, but I'm saying I think that works well for a lot of for a lot of the players as well. Saturday night, midnight poker, midnight's late, dude. Dude, you're aged and you degen like more than the average human being. They have a number for that, for the record. So I think midnight's way too late for. But I'm definitely down for the pajama chip bonus. That would be so dope. And then we have to take pictures and post it. Oh, Mint's talking to the overhead camera. I actually have him. Let me see what he's doing.
The 8 consorted with the other one. The what? Got me is Jim C.
Okay. Name incorrect. I wear a teddy. Does that count? You know what? If you bring a stuffed animal cup, that's fine. Stuffed animal chip bonus. Pajama chip bonus. Oh, Matt, we have to make that. We have to do it next Saturday. No particular reason for next Saturday, but I think it'd be so fun. Pajama. I think it'd be really fun for social media purposes. Because here at Poker House we like to. Here's one thing I love about Poker House Dallas. I'm gonna switch gears for. I love being a part of this team here with the live stream team and the management team here, and even the players. It's such a really good atmosphere from a camaraderie and family perspective. As you can all tell, for anybody new in the chat that are not regulars, we have a good rapport here between, the staff, players. One thing I really love, and myself, I got in the booth kind of on accident from the summer birthday bash, and now I'm helping Eric run it because he's slumming it up in North Dakota, being a DGen. Trying to represent DFW Poker as the newly anointed Ayatollah of the Metroplex area. But no, really love it here. Great staff, great players, fun atmosphere. But Eric's saying he's going to sleep naked. Hi, ban. Tuesday night playing on stream. Yep, we are going to stream Tuesday night. Crazy Pineapple, Poker Pro PJs, all flaps must stay buttoned up. Hi, Eric doesn't everyone. I am not drinking when I play. Yeah, you are loud, man. I think Menzel was alto on that one. Pretty high pitched. Teddy is lingerie. Hiya, cup. Oh my god! I it's fun and not fun sometimes when the chat refreshes because I get like 20. Oh, action back. Sorry. Let me get back. Pay attention to the table mic a little bit. $20K starting stack, $5K for Jama, $5K for stuffed animal, $5K for backs. Eric, that is a great freaking idea. Just for the record, I think that's awesome.
1,
You know how fun if you advertise it. I think you would get such a good response from it. It'd be such a fun Saturday evening. We definitely have to do that this Saturday. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get back to the action. Back from break, level 13, 30-minute blinds. New levels 4K, 8K, 8K big blind ante. Folds around to Gary and the hijack with Jack 7 of hearts. Gonna limp. Looks like a Yankee Gem name change. Gonna complete from the small blind. Steven with an ace. Gonna check his option. 32K going to the middle on a King ace board. Checks all the way around to Gary. Gonna make it 10K in a pot of 32K. 1/3 pot. Oh wow, Steven's gonna fold an ace there. And with a paired board like that, kings, yeah, Gary could be limping from the button with a hand like King Jack, King Queen, King 10, right? But with it being a paired board, there's less King X combos out there. Would have liked to seen Steven call there, because I think if that was the case, I believe with him calling on that flop, if he checked the turn, Gary probably would have checked back the turn as well, and it probably would have went check on the river, depending on what the the turn and river card was. So would have liked to see him peel there. Really, the only thing that's being you there is a king. Could have been scared. Gary put a very value-sized bid out there, 1/3 pot. Oh my gosh, I got to get back to this chat. Just trying to talk poker, ladies and gentlemen. Jim, Quell under the gun and gonna jam 9 big blinds with ace king offsuit. Pretty standard jam.
6.
Oh my goodness. Oh, exciting.
I'm gonna turn it to.
It's out there for the world to see.
Collusion from the coils. Dory gonna fold, folding all the way back to her in the big blind. Gonna fold. Yes, Ruth Hall. This is the final table of our Saturday $280 deep stack $7,500 guarantee tournament. Ruth, you've missed the fun chat. We are talking about doing a Saturday night late tournament, turbo tournament, where you get extra chips for wearing pajamas, for bringing a stuffed animal, and an additional chips for wearing a bathrobe. What do you think about that? It's kind of a fun tournament.
Gosh, when dinosaurs roamed. Yeah. Actions in one.
Kimmy Stone in the chat saying
Those lights were hot.
LFG. Everyone knows what that stands for. Can't make that announcement, but let's go, Jim. Tommy +1. Less than 10 big blinds. Gonna just min click. Pretty strong move. Yankee Jim in the cutoff with deuces.
6. 7. 8. 9. I'm sorry.
Tough fold from Jim. The correct fold, though. Knowing that Tommy hasn't been playing too many hands. There's our payouts, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this is our biggest Saturday evening tournament. Total of 50 entries, creating a prize pool of $12,000. First place going to get a prize pool of $4,200. Second place, $2,580. Third place, $1,800. Fourth place, $1,320. Fifth place, $1,100, and sixth place, $1,000. Again, still 9 ranked players remaining. Again, as it's been stated throughout this evening, one of our deeper final tables in terms of experience here at Poker House Dallas. A lot of times at the start of a final table, we'll lose 2 or 3 in the first 30, 45 minutes. Still 9-handed after nearly an hour and 15 minutes. Pew, pew.
18, 1-8.
Dory going to squeeze on the button with 7-6 clubs. Nice little squeeze. Dory with that big double up just before break when Gary flopped 2 pair and she flopped bottom set. Check jam the turn. Gary making the side call. Old man and Jim Coyle in the 9th seat. Pookie in danger now. Both players would have around 10 big blinds.
Yeah, I was definitely folding queen four off too. I would have done that. I really wanted it to be ace queen to jam.
Pew pew. No green light in the chat. I know that was. I think we saw that for the first time. Yeah, like Thursday. It like actually, like jacked with my eyes, Eric. And then Hayden did it the other day too.
7 to 18. 8. 9.
The fight insider. That you're new to the chat.
1.
I think this one's still good. Oh, this was Ben. Eric, I've just been informed that we have to go through another deck again. I don't know what's going on over here. I don't know if it's the deck. I don't know if it's the dealer or the players, but you're not going to be happy. So and I'm going to have to register all these new decks and figure out what's going on before we stream the next gen tomorrow. I didn't do it. The Fight Insider, new to the chat. Since you're new, you probably haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel. Why don't you go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button. Matt saying we need a PHE secret Santa tree. I'm down with that. Anybody from out of state watching us this evening? Yeah, somebody told them that, you know, what I've been saying. This is a very stacked table.
That's what they say. Huh? 6. Huh? I was just stretching my arm. 7. He's like 8. He called. I barely did. He called 9. I'm the fish. Yeah, you're the one that's always fresh. 1.
Nearly 50 viewers in the chat. Thank you, Fight Insider. Appreciate that. Matt, are you actually going to work tomorrow? Not just like be a keyboard warrior? I think I got some cool ideas I want to talk to you about. Oh, Tommy turning open ender on a paired board. Gary with the winning hand of Jack High on a King King 10 Queen 7 board. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm going to pick something up on the way home. What should I get? Again, 9 players remaining left in this field, this stacked field. Tammy saying Taco Bell. Taco ding ding, Mexican pizza time. Let's go.
Spinach pills. 5.
Hand 35.
6. 7.
Ooh, Dory, middle position.
Raise and outs.
Gonna raise with jacks. Gonna make it 20K. Jim with king queen suit in the hijack. Good spot to get his chips in.
9.
Did not want to give that up. Obviously, the Dory raising there. He probably knows, probably thinks she's strong there.
Actions on 3.
Good fold from Gary from the small ball with a suited wheel ace. Dory again picking up blinds, stealing some chips. Rounder from Florida. How are you doing? Did you get a chance to play any of the Hard Rock stuff? If so, how did you do? Tammy making the suggestion that we have a white. Ooh, that'd be fun. A white elephant sit and go, and as you get knocked out, you pick a gift.
7.
Like that. And again, I've talked about, Poker House here. Why it's really neat to be a part of this crew. A lot of these tournaments, a lot of these promotions, all because of you. You guys made, and girls have made the suggestions accordingly. Management listened, said, you know what, sounds like fun. Let's do it. So I think this late night tournament is going to kick off. Oh wow, here we go. Monotone board, ace, king, 7 diamonds. Boyd and Vergara both having middle pair. Boyd with the better kicker and also a diamond in his hand. But Gary having the higher diamond in his hand. Scott, what are you talking about? What time are they bagging? Jack of clubs. Doesn't change much on this board. Bringing in queen 10 potentially. Touche. White elephant sit and go. That'd be fun. Again, our live stream schedule for the next few days. Tomorrow's Next Gen, 6 to 10 p.m. That group of young gentlemen have their own commentator crew. Eddie, that's me, the Asian sensation, going to be running the tracker for those boys. Monday has usually been our day off. Gonna move our 1-500 cap cash game to Monday. And then Tuesday, gonna stream the Crazy Pineapple Tournament. Again, tomorrow we have 2 tournaments tomorrow. So we have a 125, 1 p.m. Deepstack Turbo starting with 30K, 15-minute levels. No guarantee on that. And then tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. a $125 Crazy Pineapple Tournament as well. I won't be able to play that one. Again, I'm going to be working with the Next Gen guys. Old man going to ship 6.5 big blinds with 10-8 suited from middle position. Potentially could be our first casualty of this. Oh, yep. Yankee Jim with the big blind with ace queen offsuit. Pretty standard call from a short stack. Ryan, I'll get back to your comments after this hand.
52 total, 5-2.
Again, Randa, you are literally the only person that uses Twitch. That's not 100% true, but for the most part it is. Yankee Jim carving out calling chips. Just wants to see what his stack would look like if he were to call and lose. Does make the call. Cards are going to be on their back. 116K in the pot. Pretty substantial chip lead, or substantial lead. Oh, really big lead. Flops top pair in the second nut flush. Old man drawing pretty thin here. 7 of spades. Needs a 9. That's not a diamond. 10, 8, or 9, non-diamond. King of hearts. On the river eliminates Matt, old man. Now down to 8 players. Yeah, and somebody announcing that they finally got a knockout on this table. Very true. Again, out of all the final tables we've had here at Poker House, definitely one of the deepest and toughest group of players to get to our final table.
That way, Craig, you move him here, you got a nice little view over there. If that's okay.
Everybody's going out next, get C1.
That'll open it up for you over there.
Captain Underpair saying Poker House is like the Cheers of card rooms. I agree with that. Oh man, a next gen versus old gen New Year's stream. I would so play that one and play for. I'd rep old gen because I have gray hair and a bald spot on the top of my head. I actually noticed that when I was doing a test live stream. So if I play a live stream, I'm gonna wear a hat.
17. Excuse me, 3.
Frosty Nug Farms from Alberta, Canada. How are you doing? All right, let's see what's going on here. Tommy gonna open ace jack offsuit. Boyd in the cutoff gonna call with ace queen. Would have liked to see a 3-bet here, especially for, you know, kind of a interesting line here with less than 10 big blinds. Gonna just basically min open with ace jack offsuit. Gonna go heads up to this flop on the 9-7-8 board, 2 diamonds. Tommy gonna rip his old stack. Gonna make the snap call here with ace queen. Boyd well ahead in this hand. 10 or jack. 8 of hearts, no help to Tommy on this. 4 of diamonds. Now eliminating Tommy. Now down to 7 players left on this final table. Jim with a low stack. 9 big blinds. Boyd and Dory with the largest chip stacks, respectively 46, 39 big blinds. Everybody else in between, both Vergara, Steven, and Jim, all under 20 big blinds.
Everybody want to do a double? Yeah, 500.
I don't usually like doing it, but if everybody.
When the short stack right there.
Talking about taking money from the prize pool, paying 7th place. Going to turn down myself in the booth.
Take first, second, and third.
See what they are here. I'm going to turn up the table mic. Going to turn me down.
Actions here.
First from 42 to 4.
3, 6, 7, and 8. Need the cards on the box.
Under there.
Put your card in the box. 2111 is what you do. Take first from 42 to 4. And then take 200 off first, then 100 off second, third, and fourth, and fifth. These sixes. Everybody all right with that?
Everybody?
That'd be his first from 42 to 4.
Ask him, he's in charge.
9 fold.
You'll take 2 off the top and 111. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. And that's 500 for the bubble.
7th place?
Yeah.
There's 80 of you right now.
No, there's not.
Actions on 4.
There's 7 of
Your
us.
action.
All right, we got it.
Actions on 5.
Wait up there. It's nice.
5 folds.
That's not like you.
Actions here.
But that's a reason. Reason don't change the bubble to the big pyramid. It changes the
6.
Don't change cards.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Turns a lot of people out there. 60 people.
That's not the one I just had. Actions on 7. Actions on 8. Heads up.
Usually you beat
700 for 7.
2111.
2111. 500. Yeah. 500, yeah. Good.
Oh, let me look.
10,000. Thank you. Call.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe you heard that. I'm not going to lie, I haven't been paying attention to action. Steven with the mystery card in the small blind, big blind. Dory with queen. It sounds like they are moving the bubble from 6th place to 7th place. Going to be paying 7th place $500. Going to take it to, it sounds like they said 21111, which would be 600, but I'm seeing 500. So I would need to update the payouts. So 4,000 for first. They're gonna pay 7th $500. Yeah, around. Okay, so I generally don't like paying the bubble either. This morning at noon, there were over 30 people waiting for 2-5 with 4 tables already running. So rather, for the record, I'm reading your comments because no one else in the chat can see them because everybody else is in YouTube. But Rounder from Florida was down in Florida, said that this morning at noon, there were over 30 people waiting for 2-5 with 4 tables already running. They didn't have enough dealers because of the WPT tournament down there. So that the other day, 3 hours to get called to a table. Hi-ya. Nearly 50 viewers, actually over 50 viewers now in the chat. 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, Dallas, Texas. 7 players remaining in this. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to like get for the chat. So I'm going to go into the software, going to update the payouts respectively.
Hardly, yes. Well, because the last time I didn't, he was the bubble. I don't think he's out of the right.
Ruth all saying punish the bubble.
16.
I cannot make a comment because the person with the lowest chip stack is a dear friend of mine. So I have a biased opinion this evening, and I should be unbiased. but I'm going to be unbiased because I love Jim and Dory Coyle. Vergara and the hijack going to open ace 8 of spades. 16K. Jim going to defend his big blind with 7-5 of clubs. Jim going to jam his chips, not realizing how bad of shape he's in. Needs a lot of help on this turn and river. Another deck, man. Hiya. Queen is Jim pretty much drawing that to 7 or 5. And Jim eliminated in 7 plates. Does get $500 for his efforts after they decided to pay the bubble, or move the bubble, rather. Gonna update the payouts really quickly.
That small?
All right, payout updates. Payouts have been updated. May not come up for a few minutes on your end, but I updated them now. Again, 15-minute delay here in the booth. 6 players now remaining. Into level 14 shortly. Nearly 2 hours into this final table. Just in the past half hour losing 3 players, where the first hour and a half had all players. Vergara and +1 going to open 10-9 suited with 27 big blinds. Steven in the cutoff with King 10 suited, going to jam about 8.5 big blinds. All right, hold on. 10 times 8 is 80. So 10.5 big blinds. Bad Asian math. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. About 10.5 big blinds. Vergara considering calling here. Speculative call, potentially. Good fold from Vergara. Vergara playing some very solid poker here on this final table again this past week. Again, 50 viewers on this Saturday evening for our biggest Saturday $280 Deepstack 7,500 guarantee final table. 6 remaining players. Boyd and Dory above the leaderboard. Vergara with 27 big blinds. Steven now with the short stack, 14 big blinds, 117K. And Min in the background tournament directing, saying next hand the blinds will be going up to 5K for the small blind, 10K for the big blind, 10K for the big blind, Andy. Again, Min tournament directing this tournament tonight. Rick in the box, Craig on Action Tracker, and me, Eddie the Asian Sensation, flying solo in the booth. Yankee Jim gonna open +1 Queen Jack. Gonna fold to Gary Six Killer with kings in the small blind. Announcing an raise. 255. 45. Just under 3x. And then Boyd with ace queen in the big blind, gonna just let it go. Can't feel too good about ace queen offsuit after a +1 open and a 3-bet from Gary in the small blind. Gonna get him the fold. Gonna show kings. Blinds now up to 5, 10, 10.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Next Saturday, we're going to have our first pajama late night tournament. I'm announcing it.
I'm making sure I get paid for this. No, Gary, I'll tell you whatever you want to know, brother. You ask, I'll tell you.
We talked about having a late night tournament here Saturday where it's going to be similar to our Sunday structure. 125, kind of a deep stack turbo. Oh, Steven going to rip ace jack, the king jack suited from about 12 big blinds, 13 big blinds with king jack offsuit in the hijack. Going to get Dory to fold ace 5 suited wheel hand there.
Yes, sir. Fold action is on 5 and full. Sorry, boss.
Steven going to sneak in and steal the blinds.
I appreciate you, Gary. I'm grateful.
Okay, if we really do this tournament, we've been hyping it up, so we legit have to do it. So it's gonna start off with X amount of chips. Gonna get extra chips for sweatpants. Gonna get extra chips for a stuffed animal. Gonna get extra chips for a robe. So I actually think that'd be a super fun tournament for a lot of DFW players. I know I would play it. It's kind of fun to mix it up instead of playing these bigger buy-in tournaments or playing 2-5 or 1-2 and having to grind. It's nice to mix it up. That's why I really like playing our Tuesday 15:30 mix game. Play a variety of different games. All the triple draw games, split pot games, all the horse games. Becoming a very popular game here. Sometimes get up to 2 tables. Blind versus blind. Vergara gonna open 3x 30K with ace 10 offsuit. Gonna get Yankee Jim to fold 9-5 of hearts.
No, it's still early. It's still early.
Again, if you're in the DFW area looking for some cash game tonight, come on down to Poker House Dallas. Currently have 8 tables going right now. 5 will 1-2 tables, 500 cap on those. 1-2-5 table, 2 $5 bomb pot tables, so total 8 tables this evening.
Older deck, I thought they were split. You're first. Eight, 3, 4, 5.
Matt Osborne asking, do gray sweatpants get 2x bonus chips? Asking for a friend. I'm gonna have to run that through tournament staff. The TD. What's funny is I'm gonna have to wear like regular clothes to Saturday and just have like a little backpack. Now this week I'm gonna have to buy stuff. If I would have known about this on Black Friday, I would have bought a stuffed animal and a robe. Oh my gosh, Eric posted this. 10 p.m., $100 buy-in, 20K starting set, 15-minute levels, 5K for pajamas, 5K for robe, 5K for stuffed animal. Register, open through break after level 8, 12, 10 p.m. Hiya, Matt Osborne. I cannot read that. Where's my censor team at? Good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta pay attention to the poker. Okay. Gary under the gun, gonna open 3.5x with the ace jack offsuit. Oh my god.
6.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Don't kill him too hard, brother.
Steven gonna fold king do or king offsuit king. Door gonna fold the suited king in the big blind.
The antenna goes around the whole card. It's in between, but it goes around the whole thing so it can break.
Oh my gosh, definitely gonna. Who's the person that makes the little the weekly, like the daily tournaments and stuff like that? Not the memes, but like the advertisements on Facebook. They're gonna need to make this one. That's gonna be fun. All right. After this next hand, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie, I have to use the restroom. So after this hand, it's gonna go a little silent for a couple minutes while I run to the restroom. Literally, I'm going to physically run. You may actually see me run out of the booth depending on the camera angle in the next 15 minutes.
Race or dirty?
30.
Gar gonna make it 30K, using his aggression in really good spots.
7. 8. 3. Call.
Boyd limping 5 is gonna make the call as it folds back to him, heads out to a flop with 85K to the middle. 9 deuce jack Badoogie board for Gar flopping top.
5-0.
Pretty big sizing here. 50K into 85K. That's 60% of the pot.
My famous Jack 9 I love. I have to lose for
Shows the jack.
Gar showing the jack this hand. Ladies and gentlemen, going to be here just a second.
Yeah, my favorite hand is the red aces. So, I do.
There was one in here from the beginning, and I knew
Take
it.
them every time.
I was trying to find it. Yeah, this is the only thing. This is an older deck. Thank you. They're late. They can split one.
The trick is getting the fries well
Thank you,
done.
Craig.
That's what it is.
Actions on 5.
Get the fries well done.
You could ask me.
Raise amount. 20. 20 to play.
We are.
Full.
Like 15.
Full. 20 to play. Call. 3 folds. 4 calls. 3 players to the 5. Actions on 4.
Another one I was training.
75. Fold and fold.
They're supposed to be better.
Mr. Fruit's good. They have the greatest root beer. If you like root beer, they make their own. And it's they make their own root beer. Yeah, they have their own brand of root beer and cream soda.
There's a lot of good beer records.
Oh, yeah.
Winner's buying.
Hamburgers, In-N-Out animal style fries.
Don't be sorry. You don't have to do a thing. You throw your hands at it. Actions on 3. Fold. Actions on 4.
Let me find more.
25 more. 35 total.
You can knock it up our original.
What you had that time? What you had that time?
See, he gives you that even line.
He has to wave his hand.
5 and 10 and 10.
Yeah, he outbid me. You gonna keep doing that? No, I'll let it do it. Yeah, I know I had you beat.
Thank you.
Yep, got him, man.
25.
No, he's good.
All right, picking back up action. Hand 48. Blind still at 5K, 10K, 10K, big blind Annie. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had to use the restroom. Don't worry, wash my hands and use soap. But also need a coffee. It's really cold in this booth. It's either really, really hot in here or like ridiculously cold. And today it's ridiculously cold. Blind versus blind. Vergara with Queen Deuce offsuit versus the suited king of Yankee Jim in the big blind. Yankee Jim going to check his option. Could have used that hand as a jam here.
Check.
King 10, Queen King 10 board. Gar going to check call. Ace of diamonds. Gar going to check. Yankee doing the diamond check on his cards.
Andrea's here, guys. Mister, do you need anything? Check.
Ooh, going to check back. Queen of diamonds. Best hand. Trip queens now for Vergara. Could be a hand that's going to get him in trouble. Vergara will probably go into check call mode now. Not a very good run out for his hand.
Bet 35.
Yankee Jim at when check 2, going to bet half pot for value. Probably one of the worst cards in the deck for Vergara. Brings in so much. Paired board. Flush draw gets there. Jack gets there. Vergara trying to run through the combinations of hands potentially that could be beating him. And it's a lot of combos. And as played, gonna make the call. Gonna see the bad news. With the Yankee Jim rivering the flush. I really think if it's any other diamond, a lot of times any other hand besides that could make an easier call for him there. Or easy, it would make it easier fold for him to make there.
Put 5 yellows out for me. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Tammy, I didn't bring the phone. Like, I can't bring the phone in me. I can't bring the whole computer system into the restroom. Don't splash the pot. Hi,
3 and 4. I'm sorry. 20.
Oh, everybody misses me. I just went to the restroom, guys. It's okay. I was going to be back. Ooh, I like that idea, Eric. New, fresh idea for the... Vigera. I don't know if it's... I was told that we're having issues with the decks, Eric, and I don't know what to do post-stream because... I'll give you a call before tomorrow to figure out what we can do. I registered for the Faded Spades decks, and then we're on our second one tonight. And then some of these red and blue decks have been, whatever. I'll have to figure something out. I'll go back and replace some cards or whatever. But that's tonight or tomorrow. Jason Casani Insomnia Tournament. Maybe we should do like a little toy Christmas drive in addition to this tournament. Maybe get free stuff, discounted time, and get people to subscribe as well. I don't know. I like that idea. What do you think about that, ladies and gentlemen? I can't get fired if I'm not on staff. Having fun this evening against a really good final table, one of our best final tables here. Pelkrause, Dallas. Gar in the cutoff, going to open Jack 9 offsuit.
7.
Yankee Jim going to call on the button, position with the King 10 of diamonds. 3 ways to the flop as Dory defends her big blind with Jack 10 offsuit. A lot of these players eliminate each other's outs. Oh.
35.
And look here. Dory flopping open in their backdoor club draw. Vigar going to fold Jack 9 middle pair. Yankee Jim also with a gutter to a straight, but has no clubs, all diamonds. Currently has the best hand with a king high, but doesn't know it. Pretty strong line from Dory here. I like the move. Trying to figure out what Dory's leading here with. She has a lot of the queens, some 2-pair combos, also flush draws here a lot of the time. Fold there from Jim. Good aggressive move from Dory. Donk betting the flop. Well, was there a pre-flop raise? There was a pre-flop raise. So donk betting the flop. Again, donk betting the flop. If you lead the flop as the non-pre-flop aggressor, it's called donk leading. So takes down that pot. Nice hand, Dory. Senor Eric. Senor GTO Eric. The almighty Chop Block Anderson coming up with some cool ideas. Christmas tournament, bonus ships for donated toys. Down with that. Could do a toy and food drive. I like the toy drive. Tis the season, holiday season, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving holiday. Got some Black Friday shopping done. For those of you viewers in their chat, if you went Black Friday shopping, what did you get? If you're going to go Cyber Monday shopping, what are you going to get? I know what I'm getting tomorrow. Pew pew. Heads up to this flop. Gary flopping top pair. Boyd with middle pair with clubs. Bet call. 5 of hearts. Bringing in backdoor hearts. Gary going to continue to barrel with top pair. Bets 20 and a call from Boyd again. 110 into this pot going to the river. Pairs the board.
Was that a check? Check, check. Open up.
Check, check on the river. It looked like Gary wanted to bet there, but opted not to. Dory now with the chip lead on this final table with 6 players remaining. Steven with the low stack, 107K, 10 big blinds. Again, Dory, Gary, and Boyd close in chips within 4 big blinds of each other. This is a fun final table, ladies and gentlemen. Fun final table, good, deep final table. Fun chat this evening. 10:15 p.m. Dallas, Texas, Poker House Live. Our weekly Saturday 280 deep stack, $7,500 guarantee. Biggest tournament entry field since we've started hosting this tournament. 50 total entries. Prize pool $12K. Now, what was originally supposed to pay only 6 places made a deal just before 7th place busted, which was Poogie, Jim Coyle, opting to move the bubble from 6th to 7th. So as a result, changes the distribution of the prize pool. I'll go over that at the conclusion of this hand. Yankee Jim gonna limp with deuces. Small blind gonna complete. Gary with ace deuce, and Boyd checking his option with 4s. 2 diamonds. Boyd with the best hand, but Gary drawing to the nuts. Gonna bet half pot, 20K into 40K. Yankee Jim gonna fold his deuces. Gary picking up a nice little pot there. Again, new distribution of the 12K prize pool. First place, $4K. Second place, $2,408. Third place, $1,700. Fourth, $1,220. Fifth, $1,100. Sixth place, $1,000. And 7th place already busted. 7th place, $500. 6 players remaining. Not too much in terms of ICM implications between 7th and 4th place. Again, 7th place already busted. So relatively flat pay jumps from 6th to 4th. Again, only literally $220 with difference between 4th and 6th. Where the pay jumps really start factoring is in 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So from 4th to 3rd, $500 pay jump. From 3rd to 2nd, about 800, 780 to be exact. And then from 2nd to 1st, about 1,500. So again, the ICM considerations are really not going to be taken into account until we get to the final 3 or so. I mean, any ladder up's good, but the real serious implications in terms of ICM not really factoring in or as of importance until the final 3 players. I did set up picture in picture, I think. I'll check. Maybe I didn't. Come in. Yeah, I thought I did. I'll double check. GFX. The pip button is now pressed. My bad. Steven all in under the gun with 11 big blinds with ace jack suited. Pip was not pressed, Eric. My bad. Oh my gosh. Can toys bought from New Fine Arts be acceptable? Why are the moderators not doing their job in this chat? I don't even want to even talk about this. What's going on? What just happened? Sorry about Eric. I did not put in the picture in picture. But it will be soon. Oh, 15 minutes probably. Vergara on the button. Going to open ace 10 offsuit. Going to make it 20K. Steven in the big blind. Suited ace. It's a hand that you can jam with. And does jam his chips. Snap Cobble Vergara there. Thinking that Steve could be jamming wide there. 70-30 going to this flop. Could be down to 5 players. Steven getting there on the river after the board runs out for him to complete his straight. Gonna get him to 25 big blinds. Nice big double up from Steven there after going runner runner to get to the 8 high straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vergara in danger of being eliminated soon. Down to 6 big blinds. Again, the pink chips are worth 5K, the yellow chips 1K. Here are our chip counts. And ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this skin color, right? The skin for the stream? This is one that we used during the 150K Danielle's birthday bash. Changed it last night. This also, it makes, when the whole cards show up for each player, it differentiates the suits respectively. Oh my God. I'm not even going to read any of this stuff in the chat. Potential fireworks hands here. Boys raising king queen suited. Vergara gonna jam the rest of his stack. 7 big blinds with ace 10 of hearts. Probably gonna fold all the way back to Boyd. He's gonna make the call. Vergara, Min announcing blind level increase next hand. Matt, you wouldn't have 1% if you actually charge your phone. Yahtzee. Heads up. Vergara in for his terminal. Oh, wow. Nice. Interesting flop. Flopping the royal flush draw. Actually flopping the ace high flush. Boyd flopping 2-pair. Oh, my goodness. What just happened? Was the only outdrawing. This is a 6-6-6-6 hand. Wow. Vergara flopping ace high flush with the royal flush redraw against the 2-pair king queen of Boyd. Boyd turning the king to get the king's full. Vergara losing 2 back-to-back hands in tough fashion with the run out with the straight in the hand prior to that. Hiya. Now down to 5 players. Chip stack distribution. Not too much different between the players. Boyd and Gary and Dory all above 30. Steven just behind with 25. And Yankee Jim with 19. So anybody's tournament for the 5 remaining. Again, the 5th place is going to be guaranteed $1,100 at minimum. What a sick flop that was.
Playing for 15 now, guys. That was rough after the 6, yeah. With the same hands. Full actions on 8. Heads up to the flop.
Gary with middle pair here on this board. Check, bet, fold. VPIP statistics for all the players and specifically the players remaining. Gary with top VPIP 28%, all the way down to Jim 19%. Vergara, who was just eliminated with the highest VPIP of 33%. It's a good final table, ladies and gentlemen. Not too many of our final tables have reached, in terms of time length, over 2 hours. This one's, we're at about 2 hours, 15 minutes now. Only 4 players eliminated. So now again, blind levels now have increased. These are 30-minute levels for the record. Blinds have increased. Small blind 10K, big blind 15K, big blind ante 15K. Two heart board. Boyd flopping flush draw, 8 high flush draw. Yankee Jim with the best hand with king high. 5 of spades on the turn. Even gutted the Boyd. Yankee ahead still with king high. Check, check, check on the turn. 10 of spades giving Yankee 10. Gary going to lead out here, going to turn his hand into the bluff. Going to get a snap call from Yankee Jim there.
15, 15. 15, 15.
He tried to commit a 211.
That's pretty much
211 in progress.
Yeah.
it was.
He had a 211 in progress over here. No.
He watches a lot of cop shows.
Yeah.
Seven.
Cops all over.
He's a cop. He's undercover.
Yeah.
Three.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Call. Actions on
I
six.
got my money in here.
Blind versus blind scenario.
We are at 15. Call and check.
Boyd going to complete with King High. Yankee going to check his option with Queen 7 suited.
Check.
King High in the lead. 10-9-5. 2 diamond board. Boyd now turning top pair with a diamond draw with the 3 diamonds. Yankee Jim with very to little no equity here. Gonna need a jack that's not a diamond. So drawing very thin.
I got a key. I got 2 red, but they're wrong.
Yeah, we won't race until after the level.
Is your break at
You are the small.
22 minutes?
Yeah. 2 minutes.
If I need change, they'll get it from me real fast. Matter of fact, I have some
They'll
right
be
here.
very good enough.
Yep, I have some right there.
52.
So we'll be good.
50 minutes?
So not this level. This 2 levels.
You don't necessarily. I just wondered whether
Actions on 8.
Gary in the cutoff with this hand ace 5 suited. Just gonna limp here. Could definitely use that hand to open with.
got lots of eye candy.
Yankee Jim with the Robbie in the small blind.
He's playing cash somewhere. I'm sure he's watching his son play.
Actions on 7.
Be live right now, right?
Steven with King 10 of hearts on the big blind. I think he's trying to figure out whether or not he's just gonna call or rip. Just gonna make, oh, okay, just gonna check. Okay, sorry, I forgot Gary limped. So it looked like he was trying to make a decision whether or not to just limp or just to check his option or to make a raise there. Four of diamonds on the turn. King high. Pair of kings from Steven in the big blind. Still the best hand. Going to bet 30.
Thank you.
I think you have, but you still have one. You came over with 4. Yeah, you came over with over 400.
Yeah, about 470,000.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, Texas. That's it. One all in, the whole game is changed. Somebody wins it. You never know.
You never know.
Actions on 3.
Okay.
Fold. Somebody might have sprayed on the way in. That's what that could
Hand 61. Boyd gonna just gonna lip 8-9 of hearts from the cutoff.
Check. 3 players to the flop. First.
Steven flopping top pair. Gonna lead and bet 20K into 60K, 1/3 pot. Now, as these blinds increase, stack depths are decreasing.
2 players.
Steven still with the best hand. Boyd peeled flop, knowing that he had a gutter and backdoor hearts. Gonna fold here on the turn. Yep. Don't blame him for making that call on the turn. Had a lot of cards on the turn that improved his equity position. Board pairing 6. Obviously not helping him out there. Gonna fold on the turn.
Everybody good? Anybody need drinks, snacks? Everybody all right? You need something? You want something? Gary, you got too many chips. It's probably been over there for. I'll get you some in a second. 30,000. Actions on 3. Actions on 4. Full. I forgot all about it. Yeah. Full. I'll get you some over here. $45.
Steven gonna raise the 3X with King Queen offsuit on the button. Folding the Gary in the big blind. Gonna defend with Ace 8 offsuit. Pot 115K. Steven flopping top pair. Backdoor spade draw. Gary not with much of anything except for ace high. Well behind Steven in this hand. Gonna bet about 40% pot, 50 into 115K. Gary with not much equity in this hand. Gonna need some running cards or an ace on the turn of river here. No spades. Looking back to see the clock, see where we're at in terms of blinds and whatnot. Good fold from Gary there.
Actions on 6.
Gonna be multi-way to this flop. 4 ways. Carrying the small king 8 of spades, Boyd in the big blind 6-5 suited. Yankee Jim under the gun, ace 10, and Dora in the one jack 9 off. Gary with top pair, gonna lead out. Very strong move in the player of 4. 40K into 75K. Just a little over half of the pot.
I'll do it now then. Action's on 3. Okay. Yeah, I better do it now. The more I think about it.
Six of diamonds on the turn. Gary gonna double barrel. Gonna bet 50K. It's a pot of like 160, 155. Gonna make the call. Second pair. Gonna need a lot of help on this turn. Gonna need a jack or a 9. 5 of clubs, not. Brings in a 4-liner to a straight. Also brings, yeah. We're now down to 12 big blinds.
All right, everybody. I'll be back in just a minute. Thank you, man.
Rick needing a restroom break. Min tournament director going to take over for a few hands.
Now you got back to where you started with.
Blind versus blind scenario. Oh, Boyd gonna complete. Yankee Jim with pocket 7s in the big blind. Let's see what he opts to do. What he opts to do. Over 2.5 hours into this stream. Now still 5 players remaining. Deep field again. Mentioned that multiple times. Next hand, blind versus blind again. Yankee Jim 8-4 of clubs. Gonna complete. Steven big blind, gonna check his option. Steven open-ended. Yankee Jim with middle pair. Yankee Jim gonna lead, gonna bet 20K into 45K. Gonna raise a 63X with the open ender. Both players with similar equity in this hand. We have to pee, Eric. Do you not use the restroom? Or is it because you're so old that you have like one of those pouches attached to the side? Hiya! You are old enough to play in the seniors event. Got him. Yankee Jim in a tough spot here. Does have only middle pair. Haven't seen Steven with too many raises, you know, post flop. Gonna turn his open ender into a semi bluff. Gonna get Yankee Jim now Boyd, excuse me, Boyd, Dory, and Yankee Jim all below 20 big blinds. Again, with these last levels coming up and these blind increase happening, it's gonna compress the chip stacks between the remaining players. Just check the YouTube account, Eric. Up to 925, 926. So that's a jump from, I think we had, before the stream started, like 906, 910. So at this pace, we definitely will hit 1,000 before the end of the year. Definitely going to be encouraging it. Going to get the next gen boys to really push subscription for us. Going to offer some in-house stuff as well. Steven in the small blind with fours. Ooh. Steven just gonna limp. I'd like to see Dory Ripper stack. Less than 10 big blinds remaining. Just gonna make it 50. Would have preferred to see her Ripper stack there with 10, 11 big blinds. That minimum Stevens probably should be calling here.
Thanks again, man. If you want, oh, you got food, huh? So you can have some. Actions on 7. You struggling, huh? Huh? You okay? I mean, tired.
Not being very excited about it.
That's what I do, man. Saw that? They gave me a break. Good. I get to sleep all day tomorrow. I don't work till tomorrow afternoon, so be good. You're done. I'm just
Steven calling out Dory's hand. big fold by Steven there, and blind versus blind with pocket fours. Correct fold, but big fold. New updated payouts there. After they made a deal to pay or extend the bubble to Jim Doyle. Pookie finishing in 7th place, making 500. Vergara finishing 6,000. 4,000 for first, 2,480 for second, third 1,700, fourth $1,220, and fifth $1,100. Just a few minutes left in this level 16, where the blinds are 10K, 15K, 15K for the big blind ante. Next level, level 16. Small blind 10K, big blind 20K, and big blind 20K. Big blind ante 20K. Gary gonna take the aggressive approach. Gonna lead out here with the bottom pair. Steven Jack 10 with a gutter to straight. 4 of clubs on the turn. See if Gary slows down, if he's gonna continue to double barrel. Doesn't really like that snap call from Steven. Gonna check. I think even Steven bets here, he can get Gary the fold. Yeah, only gonna check back to the river. 8 of spades. Gary gonna just check the river. Has enough showdown value there. Picking up 80K, up to 32 big blinds. Steven now down to 364K, 24 big blinds. Those are your 2 chip leaders. Boyd, Dora, and Yankee Jim at 18 big blinds, 12 big blinds, 12 big blinds respectively. Rick announcing 1 minute left in level 15. Oh, they're going to be on a break. Oh, no, they have a... Again, I will not be taking a break. Maybe I will take a break for a couple minutes. Stuck in this meat locker booth. It's like 5 by 12 foot. Dory gonna open the button with ace 10 suited. Last hand of this level, hand 68. Ooh, Boyd gonna make the speculative call out of the big blind. Felt like he's getting a good price. Now with hands like 7-4 diamonds after an open and a call from the small blind, should be calling tighter there, except he flops the joint as I say that. Gonna sneak check back here. Dory gonna rip her stack, not knowing what big trouble she's in. I don't blame her for making this move. Snap called by Bo. Dory drawing super thin. Is going to need some runner help. 7. Chop. 9. And Dory eliminated in 5th place for her efforts. Good game, Dory. 1,100 for 5th place. Good game to both Pookie and Dory. Down to our remaining 4 players at this final table.
Please and thank you. We're going to be 2020 right here.
That was a good player. Book says if you're in a small blind, you're supposed to re-raise. No matter what you got. You're supposed to re-raise. If that re-raise, he would have thought it would have been better than being hurt.
We're not on break, right?
Of course, I like to play, but
Come on. No. That's the only reason I waited. I know that you misunderstood what you said. Is that's fine. That's fine. Take a look. 20 to play now. Yeah, I waited till eventually, after this level. Right. But I knew you probably were on break. That's why
yeah, I thought we were on break, but I don't remember.
I got you. Full. Actions on 3. 20 to play. Full. Raise announced.
Raise announced. Boyd gonna make it 50K. Get blinds have increased 2.5x. Yankee could think Boyd's just squeezing here. If he had like Jack 10 suited, Jack 9 suited, better candidate to potentially call with.
The clock will continue.
Discussing a potential chop, I want to turn down my mic. Whether or not what happened to that, they're probably going to talk a little bit more at the conclusion of this hand. Let's see. Again, I'm going to turn down this. Well, I'll tell you what.
It is 50 total. You want more? I got
After this hand, I'll turn my mic down. Excuse me. I'll turn my mic down.
Appreciate you. They're probably done with that table if you need it.
Gonna get the fold. Shows ace king. I'm gonna turn down my mic, turn up the table mic, see they talk about potential ICM chop.
You think he'll win? We seen that boy.
I lost half my stack over there on the table earlier tonight with Ace King looked good.
You're the best.
What can I say? It didn't work out.
10. Yep.
This dude is working everything. They took 2 guys out.
Actions on 3. Full. Full.
I guess no talk of ICM.
Check. Heads up. Check. 35.
Steven taking the aggressive route on this flop. Blind. We've been seeing a lot of blind versus blind spots. Yankee Jim down to 6 big blinds. Boyd yawning, getting tired. Close to the 11 o'clock hour here. Now, I will tell you this, as it gets into the late hour, players getting tired, this is where you need to be really mentally sharp and mentally focused. This is where players can make some mistakes. I played up in Chalkton. I won one of the small side tournaments, the Badoogie tournament, a small field. Won it nonetheless, and it was heads up with Rebecca Thompson, who I think is actually in the room right now playing Bomb Pot. Was heads up with her it was like 2 a.m. or it was like ridiculously late, and she bet. I forgot what draw it was. Second draw, I think. I bet. She 2-bet me. I 3-bet, and then she 4-bet me, and that was the first time she had ever 4-bet me the entire night. And I had to look. I was like, crap, she's like super strong. And I went back and looked at my cards. I did have a Badoogie. I thought I had a 6-eye Badoogie, but I actually had 2 6s in my hand. So I was like, oh man, I almost definitely made it because I was just so tired. Wasn't expecting to actually play that late. Actually, wasn't really even expecting to play the Badoogie tournament. I was going to play the other turn, but I got there not too late. But I was going to have like 15 big blinds for this other tournament. So I just said I'm just going to chill and fire the Badoogie tournament. So just a few minutes into, about 10 minutes left in this. I'm sorry, 10 minutes into this level. In about 20 minutes, these players are going to go on a 10-minute break. 4 players remaining. Boyd going to take this hand down with Ace King offsuit. On their 10-minute, well, again, it's going to be on a delay. When it's a break on their end, I'll probably just take a little second, walk around outside. It's ridiculously cold in this room right now. And the temperature in this room is like super finicky. It can be really, 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 really hot, or it can be really, 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 really cold. And right now, it's really, 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 really cold.
Just enough to make it warm. I don't need it hot. And it's good. That's probably what happened.
So I'm going to take like a 3-minute break or so, 4-minute break.
The spices and the sweet.
One of our longer final tables, nearly 3 hours long. Super stacked final table. Said that multiple times early on.
Sweet revenge. All in.
Yankee Jim gonna jam 5 big blinds. Gonna cost him about a fourth of his stack, a little less than a fourth of his stack. Gonna fold. Boyd with the big yawn there. Still with the big chip stack. Hoping players get eliminated so we can get out of here. But again, I've said that already before with this prize pool, that being our biggest prize pool. I wouldn't be surprised if like one or two, if one more elimination or two more eliminations, they do some sort of ICM chop. Again, I'm anti-chop, but with it getting as late as it has been, over 3 hours, making some sort of deal, I wouldn't blame them. I still wouldn't do it personally, but I wouldn't blame them. But I think someone said in the chat that Gary is a no chop person, but I could. Oh no, Vergaris is a no chop person, so he's not on the. He's not one of the remaining 4 players. So.
Actions on 6.
Scallywag saying new graphics look good on the live. Look good on the live stream.
45.
6-3-4 board. Yankee Jim with the best hand. King high. Steven going to turn his 10 high into a bluff.
Actions on 4.
Get about halfway through this level.
That's a full. I'm saying if you want more when we're done, I'll get you one and heat it up. Yes, you need it right away.
Blind versus blind scenario again. King 7 offsuit. Steven's been aggressive as of late when we were multi-way, or when we were closer to full ring. Kind of took some passive lines.
Shows the King of Hearts.
For those of you who don't know that Mr. Gary Six Killer, and yes, that is his last name, 6 in the 3 seat. If you see his left hand, that ring, that is actually a circuit WPT. That is a WSOP circuit ring, I believe. So, wanted to make it a point to show that off for him. I believe it was the.
Man, you keeping up with signatures for me?
Seniors event, I believe. Checking his Hendon mob.
Actions on 6.
How many people y'all have looking at your live stream? Usually it picks up after it's been all done a couple days.
Full.
Picks up when?
I think we're still in the hunters, right?
You can watch it. Get up to 1,000, but it takes a couple days to do it.
Yeah.
You can watch it anytime.
20 to play. 50.
I would just give you my 20 if you want it. Huh? I would just give you my 20 if you want it. Call me, I might give you more.
Yankee Jim in danger of getting eliminated pretty soon.
You say he should have got you.
Yeah, so it did confirm.
Actions on 7.
That is a circuit ring from Six Killer.
Call.
on the button with Queen 9 offsuit. Gonna just limp. Boyd gonna complete. And Yankee Jim checking his option before. Would have jammed an ace there with 4 or 5 big blinds. Would have liked to have seen that. Oh, flops the nut flush draw. Ace high still the best. All the players with a diamond. Jim gonna shove it.
90,000.
Garrett just gonna make the call. You're gonna see how much trouble he is in right now. Gonna give interesting call there by Gary with just backdoor straight. He's a 9, queen, 7 of diamonds. Yankee Jim doubling up now to 13 big blinds. Wouldn't be surprised if there is some now talks about some ICM chopping. And if I hear that, then I'm going to turn my mic down. 25, 23, 13, 13 big blinds respectively for Boyd, Steven, Gary, and Yankee Jim.
I'm going to continue dealing. You guys can.
Okay, so I am not going to talk unless there's a big hand that develops as they talk this ICM chop. It looks like they are talking ICM. We will deal.
What is ICM?
They count the chips in relative.
2,300.
You get paid by how
I'm
many?
doing ICM. I'm doing ICM. You just paid what they're worth.
You don't want to do ICM.
Who doesn't want to do ICM? Why not? I'll do an ICM. My turn?
Actions here.
What is ICM?
Full.
If you're guy with the most chips, you're going to get the
You
most
get
money.
paid by your chip
I
now.
would have done ICM, do ICM on that last hand. I will say
Boy doesn't know what ICM, and then somebody told him you have the most chips, you're going to get the most money. He's like, that's fine, it's ICM. So that's okay.
I feel comfortable playing it out. I'll say that. Wow. And then, tell this way, I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay, let's do
It's a whopper.
26 for me, and then y'all work that out.
I wish we had a thing where
Gonna turn myself down again.
Give me a rough chip count. 500? We're not going to do this here. What ways is 2,300? What if me and him take 2,000, you take
10,
26, and he
20.
takes 26? Because y'all pretty even. How about that? Me, you take 2,000, you take 26, you take... Well, that leaves an extra 200. Give it to that. No, that's not it. That's 26. That's 92. Is it?
Is that 92?
Well, then we take 21, y'all take 26.
No, we gotta take, we gonna give
We'll take care of the deal. Everybody's giving up care of the deal. Everybody's giving up $1,400. Dude, we'll take care of that. You take 26, you take 26, you take 21, I take 21. Is that okay?
You wanna do 20, so it's 200 left, right? 27, 27?
No, not if you do
No, we got it all
21,
21, 26, 26.
That's 94. That's 94. I'll go 22, 27, 27.
That sounds good to me.
That's the
Or else we'll play it out.
without ICM talk. That's the payout right there.
Let's play this hand out and see what happens. Let's just play this hand and see what happens. It doesn't matter. Nobody's going to play this hand. Play it for them. Just for the fun. We're not stopping over here. We got a chop going anyway. So do we agree on the chop? Yeah. You get 27. I don't care. It's up to you guys. We all have to go like this or something?
Yankee Jim with Case gonna rip his stack. Forget this ICM talk.
Good chop. I'll go like this. All right. Thumbs up, boy.
I wish I saw the cards.
Yeah, he says thumbs. I'll give you a thumbs up. Are you calling this all in? Fuck you, Richard. I'll call you all in. Come on, let's get everybody in. Let's see what happens. Everybody in. Just for the fun of it.
Oh, everybody's all in the dark.
No, he wakes up at 6-7. Man, you just cost yourself $1,000 taking that shot. 6-7. Pretty good. Oh, here comes the king, baby. Give him that king. Put 9. 9. King. All right. So, I was 27, 22. I was pointing towards the speaker. At least the viewers.
Well, you guys, thank you. Appreciate everybody.
No matter what.
Thank you guys.
I certainly wasn't going to call this out King 10.
Let me clean up and I'll get you some fresh
Pick that up. We'll put King, I would have never called that.
Thank you.
There's a jar. Is that okay to do? Dude, $40.
I'm fine. That's perfect. I'll get you another slice. Give me a second.
How much is
You're
it?
good.
$40?
32. That's what.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. There is an ICM chop. I believe it's Boyd and Boyd and Steven going to take $2,700 apiece. Six Killer and Yankee Jim going to take $2K apiece to divvy up that remaining price pool for the 4 last players. They talked about some sort of chop, potentially ICM. For those that you don't really understand, no, ICM stands for Independent Chip Model. And basically, in layman's terms, for those non-big tournament players, right? So, if they were going to do a true ICM split here, what they would do is they would take the remaining price pool relative to their chip stack, do this conversion, and first would have got this based off their chip stack, right? And so, a lot of times, first place loses. I want to say significant amount of, but loses some money. Third and fourth place usually get a pay jump. There is an exact there is an exact calculation, so to speak. So, but with that being said, again, the final 4 players after some play, again after a long final table, one of our longer final tables, over 3 hours. Yeah, I agree, Scott. Especially after having kings there, could have definitely been like, no ICM chop. Definitely agree there with that, Scott. So that's that for our final table. Again, our Saturday $280 Deepstack $7,500 guarantee tournament. Largest prize pool thus far for our Saturday tournament. Total prize pool of $12K. 7th place, extending the bubble, Jim Coyle, $500. Vergara in 6th place for $1,000. Miss Dory Coyle making $1,100 for her 4th place finish. For her 5th place finish. 3rd and 4th split between 6 Killer and Yankee Jim, and 1st split between Boyd and Steven. So Steven made quite a comeback there towards the end. That is the end of the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in this Saturday evening. Tomorrow, it'll be the Next Gen Boys, 6 to 10 p.m., 2-5, $1,500 cap. Monday, going to be streaming our 1-500 max buy-in tournament. Tuesday, going to be streaming the Crazy Pineapple Final Table Tournament. That's our live stream schedule for the next few days. Tomorrow, we have a $125 Deep Stack tournament starting at 1 p.m., also, another Crazy Pineapple tomorrow, 6 p.m. for $125. Monday, our $100 buy-in, which has become and grown to be one of our popular tournaments here in Dallas and Poker House Dallas, respectively. And then Tuesday night, again, that Crazy Pineapple tournament. That's it for us here at Poker House Dallas, Poker House Live.